you enjoyed the new intro. I should be doing custom intros. Never. No, I'll only do it every once in a while. So what we're going to be doing is making sure that this is recording. It is. Oh, there we go. And we're going to discuss the channel and some of the other things and what we're going to be doing with the rest of this series. So let's start with this. This is the blacksmith, the outdoor blacksmith. I couldn't think of a good cover, so I just made it an outdoor one. And it's much more open and everything else. So contrary to the belief, most blacksmiths don't actually use this to the high extreme extent that we think that they do. Wow, I can't talk. They actually use a stone one like this. That does most of their pounding and everything. This is more for fine work. So that's why the water's closer by. You know, coal, blah blah blah. Okay, so here's the house. It's kind of simple. I didn't want to put a live fire in here because it's mostly wood. So we just made a nice fireplace. And what else? I changed the bakery. Yeah, I like it. I think we've seen it since the last episode. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. And I added a well. I was thinking of making this all stone, and then I didn't think it would look right. I was trying to go with something more woody like. I might change up the type of wood that it is and try to keep this as like a rope structure, while these are going to be actual wooden pylons. I don't know. And I've just been breeding a lot of the animals, and that one's going nuts. And yeah, not a whole lot. I finally got all diamond tools, weaponry, everything. And what are we gonna do? What's going on with the rest of Suntaria? So I'm thinking we're gonna move from this town to actually building the capital city of the humans. So hear me out. This is what the Building of Suntaria series will become, and it's going to be kind of a fantasy medieval, because I really like that style. And we're gonna have different races and different well, yeah, races will probably be the best bet. I guess different classes for different people. Just, you know, bear with my over imagination here, but just doing different things to give a little bit more story and in-depth to Suntaria and all of its people and all the other races that I have yet to come up with names for, except for just the generic terms like dwarf, elf, you know. Those are just the ones that came up top of my head. So where is this going to actually take place? Well, I'm going to try to put a map on the screen, but it's actually way over there. Somewhere in that, about that direction, like that, is a villager town. Village? A villager village? Villager village? Something like that, you know what I mean. They are over that way, and then there's one in like, that's like flooded. It's on my map, and I exported prior when I was trying to find jungle wood. And there's a really large open space over that way, and I have already pre-drawn up the entire town, but it's going to take a really long time to make. And yeah, that's what's going to happen with Suntaria. We're gonna add walls to this little quaint village. We'll, make it a little bit more lively after we add walls. We add good lighting everywhere. We can start adding villagers and having the villagers just run around amok. But mainly I want to focus on trying to get that castle actually started, because it's going to be a village in itself. And in my brain it looks really good, but we shall see how it actually comes out. But it's going to be a lot more detailed than these buildings here. I was just trying to keep these buildings kind of plain. Some of them are a little bit more detailed than the others, like the bakery and the watchtower over there. I think those are a little bit more detailed. I mean, just the complexity of the different colors and the wood structures coming together. I think that just adds a little bit more variety and more detail than, I don't know, a plain cobblestone and, spruce wood stairs and stuff like that. So anyhow, I'm rambling. So what's going to go on with the rest of the channel? Well, if you haven't noticed, but the Orc Campaign for the Warcraft, Orcs and Humans, that's been completed, and I'll be finishing up the Human Campaign, or I'll at least be starting it, and then 12 episodes that we'll have, and that'll be over. I'm not going to do any custom games or anything, just because it's basically the same thing over again. But like I said, I think in one of those episodes, I said we're going to do Zelda 64. That'll be the next game to take after that, and I'm really excited for that, because I don't know if I ever beat it on the real N64, but I have an emulator on my computer, and I haven't beaten it with that. So that'll be really exciting to see. At least experience, I should say. And we're going to be continuing the Suntaria series until, I don't know, until it's finished. I don't think it'll ever be finished. There's just no way. There's just so many things. I mean, I want to get the human side started. Then I was thinking about starting, not a dwarven. Dwarven does not excite me at all. Elven, that's okay. I have them written down somewhere. Okay, so like I was saying, this series will last a while. Yeah, so the human capital city over there. I think we're gonna do some dark elf things. Not a lot of people do like the bad elf side, or if they do, they don't do it in a style that I'm particularly happy with. But I have some pretty good ideas of some dark elf buildings. So they're going to be in the winter, what is that, where the spruce trees are, that biome. The dwarves obviously are in the mountain biome, but I have some pretty good ideas for them. They're not my favorite to build, but I got actually good ideas to do for them. Elves, I have not decided where the elves are actually going to be. I thought I could put them inside of I forget what they're called, but basically the birch and oak tree biome. And the buildings that I have designed are a little bit too large for that, so I gotta find the large tree biome, which actually isn't that far. It's just straight ahead over the hill next to the spruce tree biome, which makes perfect sense, because then the dark elves broke away from the other elves. High elves, wood elves, there's a couple other ones. But I'm not gonna, I could do high elves. They're gonna be kind of in a plains biome. That's got me thinking. Different types of elves. Well, regardless. So, elves, orcs, trolls, the dwarves, some werewolves, but bandits, maybe some pirates. I'm kind of taking ideas from basically every fantasy medieval type of lore that's out there. So Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and World of Warcraft, and there's just so many to name. There's just the bare limited ones that I can remember at the moment. But that's what's going to go on for this series. And I already mentioned what's going to go on for the channel, I think. If not, that's going to be Zelda's taking over for the Warcraft series. Zelda's going to last a while, so I don't have to worry about what's going to replace it for right now. And I have a bunch of PvP videos. I'm not really in the I was for a really long time. I was really big into Hypixel's PvP. I played a lot of games. I'm pretty good at the what's it called? It's the Blitz. I'm pretty good at the Blitz survival. That's probably my most favorite game type that he does have. But I've gotten really far in all of the Vampire Z games I've ever played, and that's really fun in itself. But if there's any interest of that ever spoken or said in comments below, then I can fulfill that quite easily. I don't record all the time for all those videos, but I can. I mean, it's not that difficult. You just hit F9 and Fraps records. So, like I said, I'm not going to do any building here. Just wanted to get something quick out to you guys so you could see just a couple of the other things and understand what's going to go on with the channel. I'm trying to set up a schedule. It's all dependent on what's going on in real life, and the next couple of months, nope, not months, just a month, will probably be good. Maybe every 3 days expect a video or so, or at least that's what I was trying for. But in a month, I don't know what my schedule will be like, and it may be all haywire, if at all. What else? I think that's it. I think I covered it all. So, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, comment. I like comments. I reply to all my comments all the time in a very timely fashion. I was trying to combine my words together. But yeah, I think that's it. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode. We're gonna go and actually start work on the castle. And there won't be any sneak peeks because I plan on just going straight from the recording to this to actually just editing and putting it up online. So I'll see you guys later. If you focus your attention to the center part of your screen, you'll be able to see Suntaria from the beginning. And in the bottom left, you'll be able to see a castle that I built in survival a few years ago. And in the bottom right, you'll be able to see another series I have, Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you.